What's up everyone and welcome back to the City Insider. Today let's get started with John Stones' absence has rocked Manchester City. Manchester City have been involved in a string of scintillating games. There was the 4-4 draw with Chelsea, the 1-1 with Liverpool, the 3-2 comeback win over RB Leipzig, and finally, that 3-3 thriller with Tottenham on Sunday. But as entertaining as it has been for the neutrals, Pep Guardiola will be immensely concerned to have conceded 10 goals in 4 games. Guardiola gained a new appreciation for the defensive side of the game last season, when his team won the treble using an incredibly solid platform. City were at their best with Kyle Walker, Ruben Dias, and Manuel Akanji in the back line and John Stones moving into central midfield. But the continued absence of Stones, who has started just 4 games this season due to a hip injury and was an unused substitute on Sunday, has been a big problem for City, along with their failure to finish the chances they are creating. We are seeing Akanji being used as the central defender who moves into midfield, but he is badly missed in the backline as a result. That is where you want Akanji, so he can deal with fast counterattacks. Guardiola's philosophy will always be to commit men forward, as seen when Phil Foden made it 2-1 against Spurs with 6 players in the area and another 2 on the edge of the box. Guardiola will never waver in his quest to win games in this way, though it can leave them exposed at the back. Spurs knew if they got at City's backline, they could cause problems. Their first goal came from a City corner, going from back to front in 13 seconds before Son Heung-min scored. The second followed a turnover in midfield, as Giovanni Lo Celso used the surrounding runners as decoys to equalize. The third arrived when Walker failed to stop a cross from Brennan Johnson and Dejan Kulusevski overpowered Nathan Ake. After striking the perfect balance between defense and attack last season, City look more vulnerable now. A huge test awaits tomorrow at Aston Villa, who have won 13 Premier League home games on the bounce. Unai Emery will have seen the success others have had on the counter-attack in City's last 4 games and will want to see his players bombing forward with the same confidence they have shown all season. Guardiola will be looking for a return to the balance that previously proved so successful, and a fully fit Stones would go a long way to making them the more complete, formidable force they were last season. Erling Haaland reportedly dreams of playing for Real Madrid. Real Madrid are expected to make a Galactico signing in the near future. Kylian Mbappé seems like the most likely player in that regard. The club have been linked with him for several years now, and his current contract with Paris Saint-Germain runs out next summer. Naturally, it might be easier to get a deal done for him. Erling Haaland remains an option as well though. Real Madrid were linked with a move for the Norwegian striker before he joined Manchester City. Haaland has been incredible for Pep Guardiola's side. He broke several records in the Premier League and helped Manchester City to a treble in his debut season with the club, including their first Champions League title. He also finished second in the Ballon d'Or rankings behind Lionel Messi, and many believe the Norwegian should have won. Does a move to Real Madrid lie in his future? As reported by Relevo, Haaland has told those closest to him that he still dreams of playing for Real Madrid one day. He wants to keep that path open. Haaland is believed to be very happy at Manchester City, as you would expect him to be, winning trophies and scoring goals left, right and centre. But at the same time, Real Madrid have a special aura. Haaland could be the perfect signing for Real Madrid in many ways. The club are yet to replace Karim Benzema and need to sign a number 9, who can lead the forward line for Los Blancos for years to come. Haaland can certainly do that. He might have achieved a lot already, but he is still just 23 years of age. While he is a very different type of striker to Benzema, one thing the Norwegian superstar will guarantee is goals. Lots and lots of them. Ref made a very bad decision, but we should have killed game. Bernardo Silva feels Manchester City suffered a very bad decision against Tottenham, but admits the team also need to do their own job better. City's players, and particularly Erling Haaland, reacted furiously when they were denied the chance to play advantage in the closing moments of a thrilling 3-3 draw on Sunday after the Norwegian striker had been fouled. Haaland had shrugged off the challenge from Emerson Royal to play. Jack Grealish threw on goal, but referee Simon Hooper pulled play back to award the hosts at the Etihad Stadium a free kick. Haaland continued to voice his anger as he left the field after the final whistle, and he later went even further by posting a remark criticizing Hooper on social media. Teammate Silva was less emotional in his verdict. "It is a bad decision and everyone saw it," said the Portuguese midfielder. "But at the end, we are all humans. The referee probably is the first one to know it was a very bad decision because he, Grealish, was one-on-one with the keeper and it could have given us the 3 points. It is a tough one to take, but in the end it is what it is. It's football." and sometimes people make mistakes. It was City's third successive draw and saw them slip to third in the Premier League. Silva said, "We have been conceding late goals against Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and now Tottenham. At the end it is 7 points. We could be 4 points ahead on top of the league if we did our job properly, which is kill the game, or at least don't concede in the last minute. At this level those little details matter. We need to demand more from ourselves, each one of us." Mikel Arteta names how many points Arsenal need to win the Premier League. Mikel Arteta believes Arsenal will need to score between 96 to 100 points in order to beat Manchester City and Liverpool to the title. It is looking pretty certain that one of the three clubs will lift the Premier League trophy at season's end. And though the citizens remain the favourites, 3 straight draws have allowed their rivals to overtake them in the table. After 14 games, Arsenal lead the title race with 33 points, 2 ahead of Liverpool and 3 clear of City. The Gunners are expected to at least maintain that lead when they travel to struggling Luton on Tuesday, while Liverpool visit bottom side Sheffield United and City face a tricky test at high-flying Aston Villa. But of course the citizens and the Reds have been imperious over the past few seasons and have both won the title with the highest points tallies in Premier League history. City won in 2017-18 with 100 points and Liverpool scored 99 in the 2019-20 campaign, while in 2018-19 the former triumphed with 98, finishing just a point ahead of the latter, and Arteta believes his side will have to match those achievements if they are to end their 20-year wait for a league title. In his pre-Luton press conference on Monday, the Arsenal manager said, "Do I have a target? Yes, 96 to 100 I think you win the league. That is the cushion." And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.